Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Invictus Racing League Tier 2. Tonight we are racing round the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and I have I almost want to say a guest alongside me, my co-commentator Joe. How are you doing today, Joe?
Yeah, I'm good. Not a bit of a dig there, but yeah, no. I've been a little bit inconsistent this season with the appearances, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a good race tonight and enjoy the break, and then be back with the second half of the season. And hopefully I'll be there for more races alongside yourself, of course. And yeah, just hoping for a good one tonight.
Yeah, always a delight to have you on board. The Las Vegas Grand Prix, a new edition, not all that long ago. Introduced obviously in 2023. Are you a fan?
Um, I'm certainly not a fan. I think Vegas is just about bearable. I think a couple of tricky sections. Um, yeah, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be up there. I wouldn't say, but at the same time, there are a lot of overtaking opportunities. So I'm sure we'll get some good racing. But yeah, I wouldn't say a big fan. You?
Um, I don't mind Vegas actually. I don't think it's too bad. A few technical corners, a couple of corners with limited grip. Bit of a test for the drivers, obviously. It's made doubly awkward by the fact you've got such a long straight that it's hard to set the car up for the whole track, and you've got to compromise in one place to gain in another.
That is very true indeed. Yeah, we could see a lot of uh, different kind of setups going on. Some drivers might prefer to put on a little bit more front wing, rear wing, to keep the car balanced in the tight sections of the track, as you said. But that long, massive long straight, the longest straight in Formula One, you do want pretty low wings as well. So yeah, it is hard to find that balance. But we've got a couple of drivers on their fast laps now. Keza, I think, the first in the Mercedes.
Yeah, I'm bored with Kazan now, looking fairly stable. Obviously, it's only just going to be a banker lap for now. Keeping the car nice and planted. I did see him clip the wall though on his outlap, but I don't think he did any damage. Few technical corners, like we said, easy to invalidate around here actually, and easy to just run too deep and put the car in the wall, which Kazan almost did there. I don't think he's picked up any
Yeah,
damage,
very
but
close there. Yeah, very close, kind of tapping the rear wheels off the wall there. But yeah, very, very easy to make a mistake, especially into this downhill left-hander onto the long back straight, using all the ERS they can now. But yeah, it is pretty tricky. So hoping just to put in a nice solid time,
yeah,
get
gonna
it
be
on the
interesting.
board, and then improve. Yeah.
Sorry. Gonna be interesting to see
No.
where drivers decide to use their ERS around here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's probably, I was just thinking earlier before we started, it's going to be really hard to keep that enough ERS in the bank, even for like the last section here as Keza crosses the line with a 31.7. But yeah, as you see there, Krixik actually ran out of the back
Yeah, they
before
both
the
did.
line.
They both did.
Yeah,
Keza did just for the line too.
yeah. So yeah, it's definitely just another thing to factor into your uh, qualifying and also the race, of course, as well. There should be um,
Bruce equally.
a lot
Oh,
of chances to
invalidates.
overtake with it. Oh,
In the final corner, invalidated there. I'm not really too sure how, unless he went too tight. See then, Kent next over the line. He's going to go quickest. Nope. 22.4 for Kent. Down in third place for now.
next across the line, LDR, he's running out of ERS as well. See if he can get himself up there. Only fourth place for the minute.
Yeah, clips Curie out of ERS over the line as well so far. ERS management. JBH didn't set a fastest lap. Darrell
And
out of ERS as he crosses the line, setting up his teammate ready for a flying lap. She just take a 35.
yeah,
Looking like that time from Keza, not too bad actually.
yeah, it's looking good so far. 5 tenths, but see what Jack can do. Sixth place only for Jack at the minute, so he'll be looking for a bigger improvement the next time round.
So close to the walls. Just watching Rudder go around now. Taking a bit too much curb. Can't ride these curbs very well around here. Car will just spin if you get up on them too much and put your foot down too much on them.
Yeah, you're dead right. Looks like Ruddo's saving a good bit of ERS as well for this straight. Still got 70% in hand as he cuts right over that curb, but doesn't unstable the car. He's going to get a little bit of slipstream, not much. See what he can do into this heavy braking zone.
Yeah, 23% left to play with. He's going to gain a bit more in the braking zone, but he's not going to have much left.
He won't, but he's taking that nice and smoothly there. No real corrections or anything like that. He's going to run out of the ERS though.
Yeah, he used all his ERS.
Early, yeah.
Does go quickest though.
Good time, yeah.
Definitely some time to find though. When you run out of ERS, it costs you so much. So much. 31-2 though, on the board for Reading.
As we've got Sir Spud now, making his way around the first corner.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, certainly is. Great character on the track and off the track as well.
$26.5 first sector, showing purple, but I assume it's just the game being the game. Never know.
It could be. You never know, indeed. He's still got a lot of ERS to hand. He's using a good bit of it now, though. Coming down into this tough left-hand downhill braking. Try not to lock it up. Get a nice turn in there. Not ideal, but it'll do.
I think he's going to have a similar issue to Ruddo here. He's going to run out of ERS on the next straight unless he doesn't use any.
Looks like it, yeah. He's in medium ERS at the minute.
Who's not to cut through the curve.
Yeah, maybe just not really wanting to risk it there. He's going to run out of the ERS well before the line as well.
That slows right down.
Yeah, slowed him down a lot there. Just ahead of JPH in 10th place at the minute, Sir Spud.
Drivers then get ready for their second lap. Keza and Roddo still in the pits. Not coming out just yet, maybe saving a set of softs. We do have Krixic though, starting a lap. He's at a 32.2. Did run out of ERS, so time to find. Ooh. Jump turns in too tight.
Is. Just interesting that actually Ginger Tiger and LDR, they both did their laps on the medium tires. So 6th and 8th, not too bad for them. They'll certainly be able to make a big improvement, I'm sure. Save a set of softs for the race as well.
Yeah, not a bad choice. Because it is going to come out. He will not be saving any softs. Yeah, watching everyone with that ERS usage is interesting to see. Sort of, it seems to be general consensus run into that back straight with about 70% and dump a lot of it down the straight. But I mean, I don't know how much you should dump down there. Whether you should really just dump some sort of on the corner exit as you get up to speed. Then when you get into like 7th gear, I'm not really sure you benefit too much from using much ERS at that point.
No,
just leave it on hot lap.
Don't really think there is much benefit. As you see, they're revving the car out in 8th gear by the time they get to the corner, so yeah, probably not the optimal way to go about it. And he's going to run out or even earlier this time.
Yeah, completely out, and that's going to slow him down. That possibly could have been pole, well, provisional pole without that issue.
Your thing went off there.
Yeah, it said you left for me, but I heard it as well. Kent fourth, 6 tenths down, not bad. I did also run out of ERS, although he used his whole battery, but he didn't run out. He didn't use his deployment apparently. Oh, in the wall, Jack. That's a broken wing, I think. Yeah, end plate missing. That's lap ruined for Jack. He's gonna have to put it back in the pits and run again.
Yeah, he's probably only going to get one more go at it. Maybe wasting a set of tyres as well. Maybe not too much wear on them. As who's that gone up there? Bruce, I think, into 5th place.
Yeah, 7 tenths down, not too bad, Bruce. JPH needing to get a move on. He's gonna be hampering him more than helping him, I think, here.
I think
See
so.
when Bruce is going to move out the way here.
As well. Out of ERS way before the line. He's gone into 5th place there. Just under 7 tenths down from.
Oh, JPH just spun.
Oh, yeah.
I went off board for all of about 10 seconds, and when I come back, he's gone round.
Yeah, not good for JPH. His time that he set is the slowest time that's been set so far, so he'll want to be making big improvements, and that is not going to help him at all.
Yeah, Keza also straight back in the pits. Jack, of course, did pit after that contact with the wall. I don't think we've got anyone on a flying lap right now. Everyone's just crawling back to the pits. Possibly JPH will go around again, or he might just come in and change those tyres and run his last run. See, quite a long track, so not a lot of time for him to go around again, come in and pit. Because he has to do 2 more laps, so he wouldn't have time actually.
No, definitely. He'll have to make a decision now, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he's either got to set another time on these softs or just go in and bid him off, up to you. Looks like he's going to pit.
He's going in, yeah.
Sensible decision from Jordan, sorry. As the Aston slows right down in front of him.
Yeah.
Pit entry, 50 miles an hour, or what's it, 80 kilometers for you?
Yeah, it can.
Nice faster pits.
Quite often.
Nothing worse than the 35 miles an hour pits, though, or 50 kilometers, whatever it is for you guys.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, very true. As Kiri there coming into the pit lane now, I think he invalidated his lap. So yeah, no improvement from him in 7th place.
We do have Mr. Whiffen on a lap though.
Oh, yes, we do.
Not seen any walls today, this season yet so far. Does have a car ahead of him though, which I hope is going to get out of the way.
Yeah, this is a bit of blocking there from the Mercedes
the Merc.
Kent. Still not getting out of the way.
No, Kent, you got to move, mate. I'm afraid. This is really costing Darryl.
Big time there. Big time. I think we're going to be seeing a penalty for that.
Hit late now.
I'm surprised Darryl. Yeah. I'm surprised Darryl hasn't backed off. He's still going by the looks of it. Still trying to get his lap time in. The Aston Martin there of Jack showing us how it's done, getting out of the way nice and smoothly.
Yeah, I want the yellow flag to clear because I want to see how much time he's got left, and does he have time to pit and get back out? I don't know. There seems to be a yellow flag stuck on the track. For the Aston going slower.
Oh, he's touched the wall a little bit there. He's just made it out.
He's out of DRS. Yeah, really early. He's going to set the time. That doesn't improve. It does improve marginally.
Yeah, only a marginal improvement. I'm sure he lost a lot of time behind the Mercedes Kent in the first sector. So I'd imagine he won't be too happy about that.
No, 3 minutes left. I'm surprised he didn't go in unless he doesn't have another set of tyres. I'm surprised he didn't go in and run again unless he's going to harvest this lap. No, he's out of fuel. So he's going to have to pit at the end of this lap. Interesting decision.
Yeah. That's Darrell's qualifying over by the looks of it. Um, Keza, I was watching Keza as well. He
Ooh.
couldn't improve on his time. The yellow flag.
Kent almost going around there, really loose. Through turn 7, 8, 9. Gonna commit to the time though, not gonna run again. Oh, almost went deep there.
Yeah, a bit deep. He's 400ths of a second down on his time, so he could still improve in the final sector. I'm sure there is some time to get there, but he's out of ERS already.
Yeah, out of ERS. %. Gonna go quicker, not goes a little bit quicker, but still P4 then.
Yeah,
Oh, Kent.
just just behind his teammates still. As a couple of other cars looking to cross the line. I'm not sure if anyone's really going to improve. They're all coming into the pit lane at the minute. Jack also getting ready to start his lap, I believe.
Yeah, Maggie come around the corner to set his time. Gonna go one place quicker and jump ahead of Jordan, but that's not much of an improvement. Because it does come in. That'll be qualifying done for him. Third for now.
Yeah, solid enough there from Keza. Sure he won't be too disappointed with that. I'm just watching the Sabres as well. Bruce getting a huge slipstream off Jordan there down the back straight. So that should help him along nicely. Good teamwork there. We've seen that from them a lot in the past.
Yeah, watching what time he's going to say. He's going to go quicker. Fifth place. Jumps ahead of Ginger Tiger. Keza still safe in third place for now. Are you watching Nitro? Nitro's not racing, if you mean Nitro Gash. LDR comes in. That'll be qualifying done for him.
Oh, Kiri there jumping over the curb there in the left handbrake is on. I'm not sure. I think he's starting his lap, I believe. Oh no, he's finishing his lap.
Yeah, out of.
Sorry, yeah.
Ginger over the line. Goes third. 5 tenths down. 131.7. Ken is done. He's out of fuel. We got an Aston next over the line. Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Gonna want an improvement here.
He's going to want to improve. He's running out of ERS, but I have seen on his Delta he is up on his time. See if he can snatch positions. 8th place for Jack.
And Mikey invalid and in the wall. JPH last one left then to set his time. And I think that is everybody who's out on field. Let's see, where can he go? Needs to see a 2.5 second improvement here. Seems to have fly to the top. Not sure I can see that happening, but definitely an improvement inbound, I think. Teammates up in P6 for now. Don't think he's too much lower than his teammate. At P10.
Yeah.
6 tenths slower than Bruce.
There, just, yeah.
Importantly, it's the cat not setting a time. Unless he has a quali ban. But,
yeah. That is a trend that we've seen with it's the cat not really doing a whole lot of times in qualifying, but not a time at all. That is unusual. So they'll be starting from the back of the grid.
yeah, back at the grid. Forwards the cat. Just waiting for the final drivers to get their cars in, and we will get onto the race.
So, starting from pole position in the Ferrari is Rodo with a 131.2, very good time there, 5 tenths ahead of Krikzik in the Haas alongside him. And then we have on the second row Ginger Tiger and Keza in the Mercedes, and then Keza's teammate Kent in 5th with Bruce beside him. Then we have Kiri, Jack, LDR and Jordan JPH to round out the top 10, and then just outside the top 10, we have Sir Spud, Daryl, Mikey, and of course it's the cat who did not set a time at the back of the grid. So that is our grid for the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hopefully
Righto.
it'll be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, we will see how much action is going to bring tonight. Yeah, last week, chaos across the field. Joel, I know you missed out, but there was a lot going on.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
might just run us quickly through the FIA report. Let the guys know how it affected. We did have a few positions changed. Some hefty penalties given out. O'Stephen, of course, who's not racing tonight, taking the brunt of the penalties, really. Did have a 10-second penalty for Az Lucas. We had a warning for Az Lucas for pausing under the safety car. A 3-second penalty for O'Stephen with contact with Kleps Kiri. We also had a 5-second penalty for O'Stephen for pushing Mikey off the track. O'Stephen also a 30-second penalty for a dangerous rejoin. And then a 10-second penalty removed for Bruce when Ginger spun in the gravel on the two left-handers and collected Bruce, and the game decided to hand Bruce a 10-second penalty because that's what this game does. It does silly things like that.
Does indeed. Even just listening to that, um, I'm a little bit. Yeah, I wish I was there to watch it all unfold last week.
And that was
But
just the
hopefully,
reported incidents.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Who knows how many more there were, but yeah, hopefully we'll get clean racing today. But still, a lot of action, I'm sure as well. We'll probably have safety cars at some point. I
I
don't
think
doubt.
I think we all secretly hope for a little bit of contact, don't we?
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah.
Just not involving us.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Everything we want chaos around us, but control within. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Just waiting for the everyone to set up their strategies. Maybe make a couple of tweaks on the setups if they need to, and then we should be ready to go soon.
Going to be interesting to see what strategies people decide. Oh, sorry. Don't know why it dropped me out again. Going to be interesting to see what strategies people are going to decide tonight.
Yeah, it will. I think a few drivers saving a set of softs as well from qualifying, so maybe we could see a few cars on softs at some point in the race. Probably will have a safety car or two as well, so that could mix up the strategy. Um,
Yeah, I'd imagine
it
so.
will be, yeah,
Evening to
yeah,
Spud in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Good luck tonight. Hopefully some clean racing. I agree. As much entertainment as it does bring when contact is made. Deep down.
yeah. It's entertaining for us, entertaining for the viewers, but maybe not so nice for the drivers. Um, we're just heading out on on the formation lap now. Um, no
Yes,
real
not going to let that catch me out
point
again.
in. Yeah, yeah. Um, no real point in trying to warm up the tires. Really, the game does not
No.
work in that way at all.
Tyre choices then. Sir Spud, the only one on the hards. No doubt O'Stephen would have been on those hard tyres if he was here, so maybe Spud's picked those in homage of O'Stephen. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, indeed. Maybe he has. Um, yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe we could have seen one or two others go for something a bit different.
I think,
I'm not
like
sure
most
if you.
tracks, hard medium is the optimum strategy, but just the risk of safety cars, the difficulty of
Hmm.
overtaking, although this track is not too bad for overtaking, so maybe not so much around here, but just that chance of safety car when you run in the hards at the beginning is just such a big risk in league racing to take.
Yeah, it is a big risk. Sometimes it can pay off. We've seen it pay off many times, but yeah, as I said, sometimes it is just safer to go for that pretty basic medium hard strategy. Um,
Absolutely bombing it down the field, I just realised.
y-
Miles ahead of the grid.
oh yeah, he's not messing around at all. He's ready, round to go.
Yeah, drivers behind. Do you have to keep within a certain distance? I'm pretty sure it is written in the regulations somewhere. We'll see if Rado decides to take action on that one, but nonetheless, he's not going to sit his car on the track just yet. He's not that silly to sit in the grid and wait for so long. He will let the cars group up behind him. I think it really makes too much difference. You can't exactly warm those tyres up anyway, so what does it really matter?
Yeah, doesn't really matter at all.
Very defensive line.
Slotting into his grid box there, yeah. It is, and he's actually got really far up his grid box, so he must have got right on the limit there. Just waiting for the last few cars, and then you can take it away.
Yeah, let's see then. Is that position of his car going to help him as we have 5 red lights, revving the engines, and we will be away for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Does get an okay start, closes that gap to the Haas very, very aggressively, but Krikzik has got the better run into turn 1. Inside line will be the better line, but it will go to the outside through the following corner, but I think he's ahead before they get there, and Krikzik will take P1. Ginger Tiger getting ahead of Keza as well. Mercedes struggling a little bit off the line, but it's a good start for Krikzik.
It is, and now we have Kent. Kent trying to make a move on his teammate as well. Oh, Keza nearly going into the back of Ginger Tiger ahead of him. They're still side by side. Looks like Keza's just going to hold the position though.
Yeah, Mercedes versus
Got Bruce as
Mercedes.
well.
Bruce, not the start he wanted. Under pressure from the Aston Martin from behind, but he will stay ahead in P8 for now. Getting very close to the Alpine up ahead of him. LDR, who is following the cars into the wall ahead. All through though with no damage, I don't think.
Cars there. Yeah, just nearly putting the cars in the wall. So Spud looks like he's lost a few places there down to the back of the field.
Well, LDR deep. This could give Bruce a good run out the corner, but it depends how much TRS they're all going to dump. LDR is using a lot of his ERS. In fact, he's using the whole lot in one straight. 50%, over 50% used already.
Yeah, he's going for it very early on, which is a bit interesting, but an interesting point to consider as well for the drivers. Of course, this is a night race. Oh, I think. Sorry there, I thought I saw a Ferrari nearly in the wall. Just interesting that, of course, being a night race, the cars will constantly, their red lights will constantly be flashing, I think. If I'm
No,
not
that's just in rain.
Oh, maybe not.
No, just in rain.
Yeah,
I think the red lights flash.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They do seem to be a lot of them. Oh, they're in medium ERS.
People keep. Yeah, you turn them off, turn it down, don't you? To save. I think. Yeah, it is flash. They're flashing when they shouldn't be, though. That is a point to note. And they're flashing in medium for some reason at times. I'm guessing they just flash when they harvest, I suppose. I know they flash if the ERS is off, but I'm guessing they also flash if it's on medium and they're harvesting. Because it's right on the rear of Ginger Tiger, who look like he's about to go in the wall then. Don't know if that's a connection issue. Because they're right on his rear though, dropped his teammate Kent a little bit, and this is going to be a nice line out of here. Of course, he's got a lot of ERS to work with. We were just talking about he's going to get it down. A little bit of ERS, but not quite ahead. Obviously, DRS will be open, but it will be open for both cars. But this Mercedes is looking quite quick. I know he's running sort of 0.5 wings, I think he's running, he told me. And he does get ahead of Ginger Tiger.
Oh, there's a bit of contact. The bollard has gone down there. Someone's hit it, I think it was Kent maybe. I'm not sure who it was. But yeah, Keza managing to get that position.
And
and
with that, the
setting the
fastest lap.
fastest lap as well. He's all over the back of Ruddo now as well.
Yeah, right. I wasn't able to get past Krixik this occasion, but he's going to have to get a move on because he's going to be looking backwards, not forwards here, as he's losing some time to Krixik ahead. Keza running really low wings, but looking quite quick through the whole track regardless.
Oh, yeah, nearly, nearly running into the back of Ruddo there, and just managing to get the car stopped. But yeah, Ruddo's saving his ERS at the minute. Might try and make a move here down the back straight though on
Yeah,
Krixik.
you can
More of
afford
the
to harvest around this track through the middle
yeah,
sectors. It's so tight.
yeah, you can. It looks like Ruddo's gonna try and make this move. I would say he needs to get this done. More of a defensive move. I know that's a contradiction, but he does not want to have to battle Keza behind, so he's going to want to get past Krixik.
Yeah, quite surprised. There's not strong double slipstream for Keza here, but I don't think he was quite close enough. Is he going to go for a move? No, he's not quite there. Krixik going to keep his car on the outside. Oh, almost losing it. It's the cat getting ahead of Darrell at the back of the field into 11th place. But the lead has changed hands then to Ruddo, but Krixik is right on his rear. I didn't really defend that one too much. He's going to go to the inside for turn 1. Could this be a repeat of lap 1? No, he's going to stay behind.
Yeah, and that fight, Darrell and Cat as well, still side by side. Darrell going back down the inside, trying to get past Cat once again. Take his position back, and he does. Good racing there from the two of them, nice and clean.
Krixik down the inside here. This is an unconventional place to take a move. Ruddo's going to let him slot through here. No point putting yourself both in the wall trying to defend too hard, but Krixik will be back ahead. But importantly, Ruddo's going to have that big DRS straight again.
Yeah, I think Krixik there kind of just getting too close to the Ferrari, maybe being forced to make the move rather than doing it, actually wanting to do it. But yeah, he's going to lose the position once again to Ruddo, I think. And maybe even Keza, if Keza can close up. It's a little bit too far back though, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, he's made
It's in the wall, Keza.
Yeah. This could have
no, Keza might be looking backwards, yeah. He's going to be close enough, I think, here. DRS open. Oh, he doesn't have any DRS, Keza. Keza's going to lose that too. Oh, he does. He just didn't open it. Kent going to go down the inside of his teammate. Thinking about it. Oh, he's going to hang in there.
Oh, yeah. Probably thinking better of it in the end. But, yeah, he nearly went for that. Staying behind for now.
Yeah, sensible decision not to battle into the corner. Oh yeah, game it though, down the inside of Kent. Not quite close enough. Ooh, little snap of the rears.
Put back, no, he's not. He's losing it.
Not a lot of grip in that inside corner. And Kent will stay ahead nicely. Interestingly, Joel, Ruddo not able to overtake Krixik on that straight, but I did see Krixik used quite a bit of ERS to stay ahead. You see the big yellow smiley face in the background. Must be said, I do like the addition of the Las Vegas Dome of the ball. It is quite funny.
Yeah, it is something different, I suppose. Yeah, we don't usually see that kind of thing in F1, so yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah, so, some people might call it a little bit gimmicky, but I think it's quite cool.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Kent ahead of his teammate.
Kind of personal choice, I suppose.
Yeah.
So we've got a change between the two Mercedes drivers, looks like.
Yeah, Ken got ahead before the corner. Keza got back ahead after. LDR up the inside of the pair of them here. Or just Kent for now. Ooh, ran into him. That could have ended in tears.
Yeah, that could have ended quite badly. I saw it coming as soon as he got up onto the curb. Just spitting him into the side of Kent, but luckily no real contact between the two. And we've got this train running all the way down to 9th place. So
yeah. Bruce almost
Everyone's kind of
alongside.
stuck at the minute.
Bruce ahead of Clip's carry. Gonna just take a defensive line into the corner, but it's gonna give him an awkward position to break it. Handles that quite nicely though. Front of the field, still Crixic leading from Ruddo. Ginger Tiger behind Keza after a little bit of a surge up the field. Halted back to P4 now. Still holding the fastest lap for now though.
Keza maybe. Yeah, he still does hold that fastest lap, but maybe taking a bit too much out of the tyres now. He doesn't want to suffer too much, try and get back into a rhythm. Just about hanging on to the DRS detection. Maybe
I'm not sure where the detection line is for this straight.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
That's there. It's right on that corner. He's out of the... I think he might have been out. No, he was just in.
Just about, but we got Ruddo taking the lead back off Crixic again. Crixic trying to fight this. No, not quite. Yeah, Ruddo making a little bit of a mistake, it looks like. I think Crixic's going to try and get him back here.
Yeah, right on the rear. It's an interesting place to go for a move. Oh. Space was left for Ruddo. Gonna go for a switchback down the inside. We see the rears lose grip here, but he holds on nicely. But Ruddo will have that inside line. Ooh.
Oh, he's done it around the outside. Has he? Yeah, he has. What a move. Brilliant move there from Crixic to take the lead again. Around the outside. Getting the DRS as well, so good move from him. Back into the lead of the race, but it won't be for very long, I would assume. See a bit of a gap forming between LDR and Bruce actually, so now this big long train has kind of turned into two trains, I think maybe.
Yeah, not sure if Bruce made a mistake or...
He's using a lot of ERS to try and get back in that DRS range, and I think he's actually done it.
I think we could have a move for third place here. Ginger Tiger out of DRS by quite a margin, 1.5 seconds behind. And Kez is going to steam past, all three wide. Inside and outside. Ginger, no defense. Oh, another one through as well. Ginger will break later than LDR though and hold on to 5th place for now. Both Mercedes though through. And Ginger is pitting. Interesting. I don't see any damage on the car, but this is an early pit.
No. Very early indeed. Interesting. See how that works out. Maybe just a bit of clean air. He wants to utilize the tires maybe a bit better. Try and get a big undercut on those guys. See how that works out, but we got a move for the lead again, Crixic. Taking the lead once again, past Ruddo.
Yeah, Ginger Tiger comes out then, back of the field, a bit of space, but a few cars up just up ahead of him, but I don't think he'll struggle clearing those, but an interesting decision from Ginger Tiger, and I don't know if he's pitted a little bit too early really for the undercut. He's going to get an undercut no doubt, but just seems a bit early for me.
Yeah, I think a few laps too early. I thought maybe a lap 11, maybe that's when you start to consider stopping. But even then, still quite early, so he's going to have to go a long way. These tyres, maybe hoping for a late race safety car, possibly. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to see. Keza is really struggling. Entry to the exit of that corner onto the onto the back straight. That's really where he's struggling right now. And Kent will get ahead, even though he's got no ERS to spend. But up to P3 then, past his teammate, and the Mercedes swapping positions. But we have LDR right on the rear of Keza. Going to go around the outside here into the final corner. A bit of contact. He's going to get boxed in by the two Mercedes drivers, and that will allow Keza back up the inside. And a drop of the rears there, which is what I expected to see from Crixic last time. Talking to the devil, Crixic might be going for a move here for the lead. Ruddo going very defensive to the inside. Is he going to switch to the outside lane? He's going to go to the outside. They're going to be side by side into this corner here. Hopefully they leave enough room for one another. They do leave it nice and tidy. And Krasick will be through on Ruddo.
Yeah, nice and clear there. But I just want to ask the question. I feel like shouldn't these guys try to work together, try and pull away? Because obviously Kent, Keza, LDR, they're having a big battle there between themselves. So I feel like maybe these two battling is probably not the right way to go about it at the minute. Maybe they need to work together a bit more. I'm not sure.
Yeah, possibly, but I think the issue, they're just tripping over one another. You know, the pace difference seems
Yeah,
quite high for the car behind. And you lose time staying behind, but you lose time going for the overtake as well. It's kind of a lose-lose. It's not an easy option to just filter past one another and then be done with it as Ruddo pulls alongside, but as soon as that DRS comes open, I'm assuming he's going to slide on through. He is quicker, and
yeah,
that
he
will
is.
be then P1 for Ruddo.
Yeah, minimal fuss there for Ruddo. Back in the lead of the race once again, just yeah, trying to not lose any time at all. As
Keza's coming in.
Keza, yeah, making that pit
He was
stop. He's
struggling.
reacting to Ginger Tiger, I think. Yeah.
I'm not even sure if he's reacting or just that he's actually struggling
Well,
on those
yeah.
tyres. Was a little bit over the place before coming in. Clips does pit as well. Maybe the pit winner's a little earlier than I thought.
Yeah, I think just trying to get that undercut. I think those guys. Sorry, Quickstick and Ruddo again, nearly side by side there into. I can't even remember the corner, the
Turn
corner number
5.
there, but yeah, turn 5 there.
Turn 5 end of that first straight. First DRS zone, a detection on the exit of turn 2 before the curve into the right, so detection zone 2 is in the bend before the final, well, kind of during the final straight, but on that bend you see the green circle on the map signifying that detection zone, which Krasick is going over as we speak, and will be getting DRS. It doesn't even look like he needs it. As soon as he pulls
Yeah, it
out, though,
doesn't.
the
Yeah.
slipstream disappears, and the DRS just helps push you past. And that will be then race lead switch. But Kent, down the inside of the Ferrari, making a move, and he's going to block him on the apex of the corner. And Kent will be then up to P2. Good move from Kent, and almost came out of nowhere.
Brilliant move, yeah, absolutely out of nowhere. I think he was 1.6 seconds behind him on the previous lap, so he managed to catch up and making the move on Ruddo. So brilliant driving from him. He'll be looking to challenge for the lead now, as I think LDR is now in the pit lane.
Yeah, Merck splitting the strategy. Keza going in early. He comes out behind Ginger Tiger to note, and actually that gap to Ginger Tiger is quite big for Keza.
It is indeed, and look at these as well. Keza stuck behind Sir Spud and LDR just making the move there on Darrell, so that's worked out quite well for Ginger Tiger. He could be looking at possibly
It's going to be a net P1, but when they pit, 100%.
Yeah, certainly could be. Yeah.
I just don't see, Keza was a second and a half, 2 seconds off the lead, and Ginger Tiger's definitely gained more than that on Keza, and they're still out now. I'm guessing I'm going to see Kent come in here. He's out of the RS, he's not moving forwards. I think he's going to put it in the pits here. He might go for this move, let's see. Going to go for the lead of the race.
Yeah, he is going to take the lead before he heads in. We'll see if he does head in, or if he goes for another lap.
Well, if Krasick goes to the inside, he's not going to be able to. He is in.
Yeah, he's going
Both
in.
going in.
Going in there. Yeah.
Ruddo staying out.
Staying out. Yeah.
Oh, Kent speeding in the pit lane.
Oh no.
And race ruined for Kent.
Yeah. So frustrating for Kent. Had a chance of possibly fighting for a race win here, and that is now out the window. And Ginger Tiger,
positive
yeah,
note.
miles ahead.
The only positive note to that is it was self-inflicted, at least. Whilst frustrating, at least it was self-inflicted. It wasn't out of his hands. He's got himself to blame for that.
Very
Nothing more
true
frustrating
indeed.
than losing things out of your hand.
Yeah, he's had a rough couple of weeks with incidents that have, as you said, been out of his hands. But yeah, this time can only blame himself.
Yeah,
Gigi
interestingly,
Tiger now
Kent coming out ahead of
1.3
Keza.
laps. Yeah, Joe, I think Keza made a mistake on his outlap because he was ahead of LDR certainly before the two of them stopped, and now he's quite far behind. So yeah, I think a mistake was made there at some point.
With that undercut not quite as strong as we thought then, just Keza being Keza really.
Keza being Keza, but Jack making the move on Bruce as well, two championship protagonists last season.
And Kritik ahead of Kent as well on that straight. This could be for net P1 as well.
Is indeed.
Well, no, we got Ginger Tiger actually.
Into the pits. Oh, Bruce nearly hitting the back with Jack into the pit lane.
All four of the front runners then do come in. And Ginger Tiger will inherit first place for now. And behind him, Kritik, obviously not carrying that penalty, but who is carrying a penalty is Kent behind. 10 seconds as well. It's going to be costly. He's going to probably be hoping for a safety car now.
Yeah, he'll certainly need it, but that undercut does seem to have worked for them. Roto has dropped down to 5th and he's 2 seconds back from LDR. So he will be on fresher tyres. He needs to get them warmed up quickly. And he should be able to catch them up pretty quickly, but still though, yeah, he has to get through a few cars.
Well, Roto's not got anyone to clear. He's got just 2 seconds up, but they will be
yeah,
dragging each other
to
along
the
in the
lead, yeah.
DRS. I got you. But they will be dragging each other across in the DRS, so Roto might cost him here because he's going to be looking behind him, not forwards again. And drivers ahead he's going to gain time through the sector and then just lose it all on the straight, I'd imagine. Which is the issue when you fall out of DRS on a track with such a big DRS zone. Be interesting to see the gap here. 1.8 when he got onto the straight to the nearest car ahead. And it's going to be over 2 seconds, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt indeed. And he's going to be overtaken, it looks like, by Keza as well. Roto not fighting it. He's in medium ERS, not using any overtake. He's going to slot in behind the Mercedes. And that gap looks like it's about 2.6. Yeah.
Yeah, really costly. 2.4 seconds behind. We got to move though for second place. Kritik ahead of Kent again. After being overtaken on the straight, Kent running out of ERS. Got some positions changing at the back of the field. Spud still yet to pit. Down in 12th place, getting overtaken by JPH.
Yeah, I'm just watching Keza and Roto again. Roto got ahead, but Kent has a DRS now again, so he's gonna get back ahead, and this is just gonna be a massive disappointment for Roto. He's just losing time hand over fist here. He's now 3.5 seconds back from the leading pack.
Yeah, it could be Keza's target now to just hold up everyone behind, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kent, obviously the lead Mercedes driver with a pen, but yeah. I can't see Keza catching this pack, so maybe he's just going to try and protect his teammate as much as he can now. See how many cars are going to steam past the Mercedes driver here. Roto number 1.
It's going to be few. Definitely Roto. Maybe the Williams of Kiri as well. Going to be close though.
Yeah, Roto not really. He is going to go ahead now. There we go.
Yeah.
Keza going to hold it on the outside, but runs out of space. And Keza's not going to be close enough to send it back at the inside, I don't think, into turn 1. Roto will stay ahead for now then. As we enter lap 16, 9 laps to... No, hang on, lap 15. It's not the car you're on board with, it's the lead car. On the lap counter. Some games, the laps are done from the car you're on board with, some are done from the lead car, and I can never remember which is which.
Yeah, it is quite confusing.
Move for the lead though. Kritik ahead of Ginger Tiger.
Yep, taking the lead. Ginger Tiger maybe he's starting to struggle. His tyres are 8 laps old, I think, now, so or 7 laps, sorry. Yeah, he needs to just kind of stay with his pack, try and get a podium, of course, with Kent's penalty. That'll help him. Yeah, I think he just needs to not fight it too hard.
Yeah, 3.4 the gap now then from Roto to LDR was 2.8 when he came out the pits. No, 2.4, sorry. Over a second lost in a couple of laps, and this gap's just going to get bigger and bigger now as we watch it again. Not widening too much, although the time's slowly ticking down. 3.8, you're going to see Keza make it a little bit harder for him as well as he goes around the outside. Going to be ahead into the braking zone. Move made.
Sorry, Joe, there was contact between Ginger Tiger and Kent there. Kent tried to actually go around the outside after into the braking zone, and then they made contact in that little twisty section. And yeah, Ginger Tiger kind of facing the wrong way for a second, or facing the wall for a second. He was going sideways, so losing a lot of time.
I'll say damage to the car at least, but yeah, time lost, and Keza now maybe a gate into the guys ahead. It's gonna be interesting. Can 1.5 off Crixit because of that, with LDR right on his rear.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Kent to pull that gap back from Crixit, and looks like LDR is going to try and get the overtake done down the back straight. Just watching there, Ruddo is a little bit further back than he would have liked from the Williams of Curie ahead. I think he probably will make the move, but LDR getting ahead of Kent in the meantime.
Yeah, easy as you like for LDR, up to P2 then, 1.6 behind the lead. Man, Kent currently, that penalty would see him drop right down to sort of P11, I think. Gonna be a costly one. 2, 3.5, 4, 6, 5. Yeah, gonna see him drop right behind the cat, maybe even JPH as well, I think. Let's go to leader, that's better. Easier to work it out that way. 2 seconds. So 12 seconds back from the leader. Yeah, right behind it's the cat. Will be where he's looking to finish if he can't get a move on in the car. Roto though ahead of Clips Kiri on that little straight. Sir Spud eventually into the pits, putting on some soft tyres, I think, if he's gone in this late. Nope, mediums go on. Interesting decision. Checking ahead of Clips as well. Oh,
yeah,
gonna allow Bruce through on the inside as well.
There, but yeah, there's Bruce not quite getting it done, but yeah, Jack just making an opportunistic move there on Kiri. There was no contact or anything like that, but yeah, sort of unorthodox place to make an overtake. He's going to look to get up on the back of Ruddo now in 6th place, but we got Kent getting past LDR once again, so these two just seem to be trading positions lap on lap now. They want to close in on the Haas ahead of them though.
Yeah, 1.3. They gained a few temps since they went over the line last time. 1.7. Well, Keza picking up 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was on board there. He hit the wall and then gone straight over the curb. That's cost him big time. He's actually gone into the pit lane, so he might have got damage. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, missing right end plate.
Yeah.
And the Mercedes fortune out the window tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately not their day. Hopefully it'll be Mercedes' day tomorrow though. Myself and Mert hopefully get a good result.
Definitely not.
Well, how the season's going so far, I'm sure we'll see at least one Mercedes podium. Not me.
Yeah, but also only see one Mercedes on the track too.
Yeah.
This lead though, comfortable for Krexik here. 2 seconds. Kent behind him in 10 with a 10-second penalty. Of course, LDR will probably make this move again on the straight, but it's going to look like Krexik could just see this one through if he just keeps it plain and simple and sensible.
Yeah. Just hoping for no mistakes. No safety cars either, of course, is still always have potential for a safety car, but yeah, it's looking pretty comfortable for him at the moment.
And Roddo just falling further and further behind. A little bit of a disappointing race for him after putting it on pole, but never looked.
Yeah.
It never really looked like he was going to secure that first place, did it? From the
No,
lights
just
out.
sorry, not the strategy that he would have wanted to play out, but I suppose he could still get a podium here if he can catch Ginger Tiger ahead. He's going to have a big tire advantage on him, so you never know.
Yeah, Ginger Tiger will be the target for him to get himself a P3 with that penalty from Kent, but Roddo needs to be looking backwards because he's only 3 tenths ahead of Jack, and he's not catching all that quickly on Ginger Tiger either.
No, he isn't. Not at the minute anyway. He's yeah, not gaining any time really in the first sector there. Probably won't be a whole lot here in the second sector, so yeah, not ideal. Jack there just tagging along onto the back of him at the minute. I don't really know if he's going to fancy a move all that much. LDR taking that place back off Kent once again.
Yeah, meanwhile Bruce behind, gonna go past Clips Kiri for P7. Easily done on the straight.
Yep. No fuss there for Bruce up to 7th place now. He'll hope to catch up onto the back of the Aston Martin of Jack ahead of him. Behind Roddo. Roddo has gained a couple of tenths on this last lap to Ginger Tiger, but he's going to want to do a lot more than that to try and challenge him.
1.7, a little bit closer than he was. Mikey and Darryl fighting at the back of the field with one another. Over 12th and 13th. Oh my god, Darryl almost put it in the wall by himself.
Yeah, they seem to be.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gotten quite used to that, I think, haven't we? That image of Darryl in the wall. But he's been clean so far this season, so doing well.
Ginger Tiger running really deep into that straight there, and this is going to give Roddo a massive advantage. 1.2, almost going to be in DRS at the end of this straight now.
Yeah, he could be within DRS into turn 1 actually. He could very well do it. I think Kent, yeah, again getting past LDR. But yeah, this is going to be a battle, I think, between these 3 cars. Ginger, Roddo and Jack.
Yeah, Roddo down to a 1.35 gap now. That is close to DRS, but not quite in it for now. Of course, the detection zone's at the end of turns 1 and 2, unless Ginger has a mistake here. He's not quite going to get it. Actually, lose a bit of time into turn 1. Because picking up a 3-second penalty.
Yeah.
And a race to forget for the Mercedes drivers.
Yeah, not what they would have wanted at all. They're not going to be happy. Just put it behind them, I suppose.
This gap really fluctuating, but 1.3 now. Goes up and then down, up to 1.5.
Yeah, it does seem to go up and down a lot, up to 1.5. It was down to 1.1 just under a lap ago, but it looks like Roddo here is going to try get within DRS. He's getting close to Ginger Tiger now, 1.1 again. So
Yeah, a better line through here. We'll see him on DRS.
yeah, he's not
Not
using the
quite.
overtake. Yeah, not quite gonna get it.
Yeah, interesting decision not to use overtake to get that DRS
No,
because he would have been in it now, but
yeah,
he
he would
was
have been
there too late.
definitely. Yeah.
Ginger stretching the gap again now, 1.4. Looking like Ginger's starting to
Close.
struggle in the tighter corners because of that tyre
Yeah,
difference.
yeah. Those tires now 14 laps old, so yeah, he'll start to be feeling the wear on those. Rudder needs to really catch up now though, because we do only have a couple of laps left. So he's kind of want to get this done pretty quickly. Of course, don't forget about Jack behind him. He's kind of just sitting there waiting to pounce, waiting for any kind of opportunity.
Jack no doubt biding his time, and no point really forcing too much of a move on Ruddo because they want to work together to catch the car ahead. I don't know if the optimum line there is to straddle that curb or not. I don't know about you, Joel, but he seems to lose a couple of attempts every time he does it.
Yeah, I think in qualifying you do actually try and cut over, so you're not actually. It's kind of the curb is under your car, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he is in DRS though here.
In qualifying, yeah, he is in DRS. So I don't know if he'll get it done this time around, but he will maybe next lap or even down into turn 1. He might be able to close up enough as Darrell picks up a 3-second time penalty there for track limits.
Because that has also pitted again. We've got a yellow flag. That is JPH half spinning at the back of the field. I think Ruddo's going to be waiting for a last lap overtake here. Ruddo and Jack, good friends, and possibly might be on the radio with one another, agreeing not to fight and to wait for possibly a chance for an easy overtake for the pair of them.
Yeah, definitely a possibility there. Jack, though, not really close enough to Ruddo at the minute, but yeah, they might just wait this one out a little bit longer.
See then, 4 attempts is the gap for now. This will see him climb to the podium positions, 3rd place, if he can get through. But this could have been a race win for Ruddo. Well, certainly been battling for it. But that pit strategy has cost him quite a bit, staying out so long on those medium tyres in the first stint. And now he's 3 tenths off 4th, but they are 3 seconds off the actual podium.
Yeah, he's not an ideal race really, starting from pole, but looks like he's gonna take the last position on the podium provisionally at least. Jack is a long way back from this, so he won't really be able to get involved. They're still side by side. Is Ginger gonna try and fight this one? No, he doesn't. He's gonna slot in behind. Can he get a better run? Not really.
Yeah, still 2 more laps of that. 2 more laps of that straight still to go. So, Ruddo could get re-overtaken here, depending on how much quicker he is than Ginger Tiger through these next few sectors. Jack right on the rear of Ginger Tiger.
Yeah, I do get the feeling Jack is gonna need to get this done really quickly, because if Ginger Tiger loses, well, I suppose 5 tenths in this middle sector, more technical, it is a lot easier to lose time, especially on those worn tires. So Ruddo could pull away here.
Ooh, big moment for Ginger.
Yeah, that's invited Jack to make the move. But it has also allowed Ruddo to get away, and this is, I don't think it's worked out well for Jack. I don't think.
No, Ginger's just going to re-overtake, although it will give Jack the opportunity to go for a last lap overtake on Ginger Tiger. If he doesn't choose to overtake him here, he might stay back and choose intentionally not to overtake.
It looks like he's gonna Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it now. Um, so yeah, Jack, he should be able to get by again on the next lap, but any
Well, Ginger is
opportunity
back
of
in DRS
getting a
of Ruddo,
podium there
so
is gone. Yeah, I think Jack needs to
yes, no
get this
podium for
done
Jack.
into turn one here, if he can, but I don't think he will.
No, it's gonna be close, but he's just not got any RS to use to get alongside.
No.
Ruddo will stay ahead of Ginger, who is ahead of Jack for now. 8 tenths the gap. Ruddo gonna want to stretch this out to a second just to consolidate that podium position for himself once Kent gets his penalty added on.
Yeah, he should do now at this point, barring any huge mistakes. Looks like he will get it done.
Yeah, relief to Kent
Yeah.
now, just down to 6th place, that 10-second penalty. So not quite as bad as it was at one point. He was going to drop him right down out the field, but 6th is still not too bad. But disappointing when he finished 2nd on track or 3rd, most likely.
It is a good performance. It's just really unlucky there.
Oh!
Ginger Tiger sliding. Well,
He's miles out of
he
DRS
is
now.
out of DRS. Yeah, if he wasn't out of DRS before, he certainly is now. As we see Jack there flying by, and he will take that 4th place in the end.
Oh, Ginger might take this back here though.
Oh.
Ginger back to the inside with that slipstream. Jack closes DRS, and I don't know why. He went past and then closed the DRS, and that allowed Ginger back ahead.
Here. Maybe he wanted it here to try and get pit lane entry.
Ken, 10 seconds. Oh, tight on the inside. Who's going to be ahead? Jack is ahead by, I don't even know what this gap was. 0.049.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was close. Oh.
Sorry, Craig Sick, we didn't watch you cross the line. We had a too close a battle behind that I needed to see. Because there was every chance it could have ended in tears, but they get through cleanly, and Jack then takes that 4th position, and Ruddo will inherit a podium place.
Yeah, so I suppose a decent recovery there from Ruddo. He was down in 6th, I think, at one point. Yeah, 3rd place, still a podium, still a decent result. Get some more points on the board. Maybe even. No,
and Kent did just hold on to 6th.
Ah, okay.
Because picking up the fastest lap, but finishing 14th out of the points, so nothing for that fastest lap, unfortunately. Eddie being named the driver of the day. Let's run us through the standings then, Joel, for the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Yeah, so we have taking the victory in Haas, Kriksik, started on the front row alongside Ruddo in 2nd, and he managed to get the strategy right, and he takes the win. And then LDR up from 9th place, so really, really good performance from him on the 2nd step podium. And then Ruddo, our pole position, he took pole in qualifying, but 3rd place still a decent result, I suppose, for him. He might be a little bit disappointed though. We'll have to wait and see what he says if we can get him into the commentary box. And then in 4th, Jack just missing out on the podium, ended up finishing just ahead of Ginger Tiger. We saw there in the last lap. Photo finish across the line for 4th place, and then Kent with that 10-second penalty, dropping him out of the podium positions in 6th. Still a decent result for him, with Bruce behind him in 7th. Kiri, It's the Cat, and JPH to round out top 10. Then outside the top 10, Daryl in 11th, Mikey 12th, Sir Spud and Keza out of the points, fortunately for them.
I am going to have to run, so I'm not going to get a chance to interview the guys, I'm afraid.
Ah, okay.
So I do need to shoot. But congratulations to Quick for rounding that one off quite nicely. And actually, after Ruddo ran too long, it was his race to win and run away with. So congratulations again to Quick, and congratulations to the rest of the podium. Ruddo, glad he got himself back up there in the end. That is all
Yeah.
we have time for though tonight. Tier 1 will be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Of course, around Las Vegas again, and then RP to round out the week on the Thursday at the same time. Thank you for joining me again, Joel, and I will see you for next week.
Yes. See you next week. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
I mean, look, just saying he rewatched the whole season. Sorry. I'm not too sure what your in-game name was. I don't recognize the name, I'm afraid, but it was fun. I did enjoy last season, so I'm sure it made for some good watching. But I will see you all next time.